going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How your mom and them? What's up?
Howdy.
How cold is it where you live? It has gotten significantly colder here. I'll say that. Our weather forecast has changed like 8 times in the last 4 days. Now I don't know. We might see some flurries, or we might get an inch or two. Heck, we may get 6 inches. They can't make up their minds. They're like, yeah, it could still change. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. If it's going to change then. Why does my screen look... No? I thought it was cut off, but it's not. So, yeah, I'll do this quiz thing later and see if y'all get it, because it surprised the hell out of me. And we'll see if any of y'all are up to the challenge without cheating. Hello, Breeze. I was wondering on Breeze's nickname if it said The Breeze or just Breeze, and it does say The Breeze.
The Breeze.
The Breeze. I mean, the 1318, I don't think is any significance that I know of. Maybe it is. Maybe she was born in the month that we don't have, the 13th month.
Has us beat 7 degrees with 65 mile per hour gusts.
Oh yeah, that's 7
chilly.
degrees, trash bag. You that's cold, man, and very windy. I did get the weather station put up last weekend, so I can tell y'all all the full weather. I know apparently it's not happy with the humidity inside of our home because it's down at 30-something%. So it's got a sad face on that screen saying your humidity is too low. So I turned on our little atomizer. Maybe it'll work. If not, I got humidifiers that I can bring the humidity up. Even though downstairs I got a dehumidifier, so I got to make it drier down there and wetter up here.
But not too much humidity, because the other day my pillow felt damp, and I don't think that at all.
You know, the optimal range is around 50 to 55%. And then we won't be static balls like we are right now. The reason we're static balls is because of the low humidity.
Yes, I know how that works.
So, yeah, and I was like, well, we need to pump up the humidity. It was always breeze, but they call me 20 degrees, 70 mile an hour. Damn. What? I don't know what she means. But they call me 20 degrees.
No, so it was always breeze, but the song is They Call Me the Breeze.
Oh, okay.
Because I keep blowing down the road. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah, 2 different thoughts. You know, I am having a kick-ass hair day today, Tony. It's been doing good. The last couple days, I've combined 2 different products that I normally use.
This is hilarious. I guess because you mentioned song and said something, Vector started dancing.
Oh, okay.
There was no beat, no music. He just started dancing.
I guess he knows that.
He was dead on my desk. I don't know why he keeps getting off his stand and then never making it back to his stand, but that's what he's doing. So
thank you, Breeze.
I did finally come in here. I got our tree put up in the basement. I did not get the ornaments put up yet, but what I'm trying to do, I did buy, which I'll give y'all a link to.
Why are you looking up at the ceiling?
Huh?
Why are you looking up at the ceiling?
Because that's where I put the PlayStations, up high.
Oh.
Let me get the Amazon link so I can show y'all what I got, just in case. Why does it make me log in every freaking time?
I don't know.
Oh, it better not make me do no stupid security code. Sign in. Thank you. Finally. All right. Now, it's not coming till like the 26th. So I got another 10 days before it gets here. But how long is this going to take to load? What in the heck?
I don't know.
Man? There we go.
Will wants to finish the rest of my hair story. So I bought some products that I was using combined together, and they kind of work, but kind of at the same time they don't, because if you miss a spot, then you have one part of your head that looks like Sammy Hagar. So I bought something else the other day off of Amazon because I was running low on a particular product. So I've been combining that with one of the other products, and I don't have any frizzy spots. It's all it's all curly. Nothing's frizzy, and it looks like I've been hanging my head out the window. So yeah, I'm very happy with it.
Okay, I just
Continue
put the
on with your
link
link.
in chat,
Hi, Peanut.
but apparently the price went back up. I did not know that the price. I think I paid like 150 for it, maybe 159. It went up to 199. So what my plan is, since I have all these mods that are basically too many for this stand to hold, and Munchkin wants me to get rid of this stand, and then I'm going to use the one that I just put in chat. It's a glass case with 4 shelves that should hold a hell of a lot of mods. And if I put steps in there, which I could 3D print something to make steps, I can display all of them.
They sell stuff like that for spice cabinets that are relatively cheap.
There you go. Either that, or,
And there is no Munchkin wants me to get rid of that. It will be going out to the curb. Yes, it was like it was for some shampoo. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember the shampoo, but yeah, gee, your hair smells. It wasn't Prel. I don't think that was it.
I don't remember.
But yeah. So the cool thing is it has 3 lighting modes. It does blue, white, and then a warm light. But of course, I'm going to run it with blue lights in there. And it has human detection, which I don't know why they call it that. So when you get near it, the lights come on. I just want to be able to put all those mods in something. And this space over here where I have all the... Oh my God, Jade. I tried to mail your package today, right? So I figured I'll take it to work with because I kept forgetting. And I was I'm
not dictating the collection, Jason. I'm dictating where he puts the collection. We have less than 1,000 square feet in this house. We do not have room for a cabinet and the wheelie stand. Unless he plans on just, having no floor space at all, and he's just going to climb over random items to sit in his chair. It's going to the curb. Carry on. So,
anyways, I figured I would take your gift and bring it to work with me and ship it UPS, because we do FedEx at work, but we mainly send big envelopes. And what I need a box. So I was like, I'll just send it UPS. Oh, hell no. I weighed it, which is not that heavy. It's like a pound, right? And the box was 12 by 4 by 4, something like that, right? So I put in the address to ship it. And good Lord, man, they want $50 to ship it to you. $50. I was like, daggone, man. I mean, I understand it's a rural address. That's fine. But $50? Come on, man. So I think I'm going to go to the post office and ship it that way. Because, I mean, I don't have to ship it and be there in like 2 days. So, yeah, I ain't kidding, Jade. I could show you. $50 to ship it. I was like, and I had no other option. It was 2-day UPS. They gave me no other option. Like I couldn't pick a ground or anything slow. It was like, no, this is your only option. It's a rural address. Deal with it. $50. I was like, no, I'm good.
Jason's trying to get you in trouble.
Is he now?
Mm-hmm. Don't let her bully you. No, those are the rules.
Well, okay. This is the thing, right? What I have now is like a metal shelving unit over here holding my wire and stuff. Once I get that shelving unit to put my mods in, it'll give me some space over here. Plus, I can take... She also don't like my little spinny rack that has my wire on
it. No. I don't give 2 shits about your spinny rack. The spinny rack I was talking about is the one behind you.
Oh, this?
You're not keeping that.
My precious.
And the cabinet.
My precious.
Yes, your precious is going bye-bye.
But I love my precious.
No. I will log into Amazon right now and cancel that order. The precious is going to the curb.
Oh my goodness. Anybody need a good vape stand? I don't know where the plane's gonna go. But
on top of the cabinet.
Anyways, so
it has a top. It'll go on top of the cabinet.
So yeah, I kind of saw it, Jazzy. Let me look at that better.
Tony, he cannot keep all the things. We do not have enough room. All this shit has already decided to invade my office to where I can't walk around. I can't get to anything because of all the crap in here.
That is a very low resolution picture, Jazzy. I don't know if we're allowed to even talk about whatever you sent me or what this is, but if I try to zoom in on it, it's all blurry. You can barely see. I mean, I can see that it's a mod in every color but blue. Damn it.
I mean, I could chuck it there. Yes, I let him bring that shit from Georgia. So,
anyways. All right, this is...
If it's Scuba's house anyway, Scuba can make the mortgage payment.
Look. Would y'all stop? Damn. It's fine. So what happened is, well, y'all ever watched, we're all old enough here. We're all old enough. We've watched enough shows or movies or criminal things to where you've seen, like a police officer will come up to somebody and say, hey, where were you on such and such a date, right? And I was explaining to one of the attorneys at our office, I'm bad with dates. I couldn't tell you. So I said, I could, you know, a cop will come up and say, hey, where were you on October 17th, 2025? And I said, there's no way, I would never know. And she goes, well, of course that was a Friday, so you'd be doing your show. And I know you didn't take off work then, so... Is there anybody in any of the viewers that if I told you a date, you know what day it's on? For some reason, she views time like a picture. It's not a photographic memory. She has some weird thing to where you can tell her a date and she can tell you what day it was on. No. So
no, she didn't Google. She was standing in my office.
She was standing right there. She didn't pull out her phone, nothing. So, but there is a way to do it. It's called the doomsday method. And I tried to look it up on how to do it. And technically you can learn how to do it, but you have to be able to add pretty quick and then be able to factor in leap years. But she did it like, bam. October 17, 2025 was a Friday. And if y'all don't believe me, you can go check it right now. I had no idea. I was like, I'm going to go check. And it was a Friday. And I was like, how the heck do you know that?
That's her secret superpower.
It's not easy, Will. I tried doing it and I was trying to figure that stuff out. And I'm like, how would you even do
Wally,
that?
I think she would appreciate being called a freak of nature.
A freak of nature? She would appreciate that?
Yeah.
Well, I just said an attorney, or, well, I guess eventually I did say she, didn't I? It was a woman, so props to women that can do that, or anybody really that can do that, because I could never do that. Even practicing that system, the doomsday or whatever method, I forget what method they call it. It's named after a dude because he came up with it, but it's just too hard, man. Now, there are certain days that always fall on the same day of the week. Like 4/4, 8/8. They always fall on the same day. So if 4/4 is on a Wednesday, then 8/8's also going to be on a Wednesday. If it's on a Thursday, then 8/8's also going to be on the same day. It's weird how it works. And there's certain numbers like 7/11. So July 11th or November 7th are also the same days.
Eidetic memory usually covers everything, not just dates. Because dates only that that appears to be her only superpower.
Superpower. That's a superpower.
It is.
Well, but she showed it on a blackboard or a dry erase board how she sees it, and it doesn't make any sense to me. She
is
literally
that what y'all are doing instead of fucking working?
Yes, that's what we're doing. So she wrote like a backwards clock in a circle, and that was supposedly the months or something. And then the years was like this angle of a line. And she was like, yeah, I put these two together and it tells me what day. And I'm like, huh? What? That don't make any sense.
I mean, that could be it too, King Cobra. She could be a witch.
1 year ago was a Thursday. There you go, Bill. It's 14 degrees there, Linda. Darn.
Echo.
It just surprised me. I didn't know. She never told anybody she could do that. She just did it. And I was like, okay, then. When I need to know what day something's coming, well, obviously I could just Google it.
Right.
But.
Or ask her.
I guess that's good for an attorney because they can go, no, on such and such, this was this, and blah, 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 and So what did Jazzy say about the picture he sent me? I didn't see any. I was trying to read, but man, there was too much going on. Scuba, I have made an improvement in my vaping after taking my steroid inhaler for a month. I can now vape 70 VG 30 PG at 55 without coughing. So not getting rid of stuff. King Cobra, that is excellent news, man. I'm happy for you. See, I was telling you, dude, don't get rid of all your stuff because you never know. You may be able, you never know. And you don't want to get rid of all your stuff and then go, crap, now I can vape again, but I got rid of all my stuff. So I'm glad that worked out for you. I did now, King Cobra. I know I'm just now catching up to chat, but I'm trying. Tony, that's hilarious. Can she count cards? I could use her out here just
maybe.
It's very possible, but if you're a card counter in Vegas, you'll get caught because they'll be like, yeah, we know you're counting cards. That's why they use multiple decks too, so you can't count cards. If it was a single deck, people would be able to count those too easy. Oh man. So yeah, I got the PlayStations put back up. The trash cans in the garage. No, the Christmas trees in the garage. I did not put the ornaments up, but I got that one stand coming. It's gonna go over here. I got another stand I need to install in the basement so that I can put more stuff up. My goal is to try and get stuff up higher on the floor, just in case it floods again. It may not ever get that deep in water here again,
well, I'm sure it will eventually, just not anytime soon.
It only took once for me to go, that ain't happening again, because, it ruined, it definitely ruined one scooter.
That back corner that's got your DVDs and shit that are all probably ruined now.
I don't think the DVDs would have got hurt. The
box
that they're
wet.
in, yeah, very possible.
The moisture will cause the plastic to dry rot. Well, it will eat it.
That's a shame. I collected DVDs for a long time.
Not a shame. We don't even own a DVD player.
Yeah, we do. We got one in the basement.
Technology has moved on.
What do you mean we don't? The Xbox plays DVDs and so does the PlayStation.
No, mine doesn't. It doesn't have a disc drive.
Well, that's a shame. There's another PlayStation right there that's never even been opened. I was hoping, it'll do like one of those other things that's like, oh my God, they became so valuable. The V168 Pro Max drone. Not that I can think of, Tony. The Potensic drone V2 I've heard of, which is a kind of a knockoff of DJI. They're technically almost the same price, so the difference between that one and like a Mini 3 is the Potensic does have follow me mode, so that's a step up, and it has No obstacle avoidance, so neither one of them do, unless you get the Pro from DJI. If you get a Pro version, anything, it's going to have obstacle avoidance and follow me mode, which is the two features I like the most. But I got the cheaper one, which is fine. My old Mavic does work. I took it up for a test flight. I literally only flew it like 5 minutes just to make sure it was working because it was very windy outside. Even though the Mavic can handle the wind pretty good, it's a really old Mavic. I had to buy another cable because back then we weren't using USB-C. So I had to get micro USB to USB-C, and then it worked fine. You ordered it off Temu? Oh. I think I did see you. Oh, well, that's kind of expensive for a drone from Temu.
It might not be too bad though, because
Yeah.
they do have good stuff on Temu. I mean, if you spent $15 on it, that'd be a different story.
Yeah.
That's what I always get. People are like, "Why does this thing that I only paid $2 for from China why is it a piece of shit?" Because you paid $2 for it. What do you expect?
Well, is that the drone that Tony was flying around inside the house? Not that little bitty drone, right? Because I thought you got that one for Christmas or something. So this is another drone. Well, this is the main thing, right? If the drone that you're getting has GPS on it, that's a big step up, because the GPS it locks on so it knows where it is in the sky, and they're a lot more stable. So any drone that you can get that has GPS, real GPS, then it should work a lot better. You're gonna get shot down by a F-18. Well, there you go. Well, okay, if it does have GPS, that doesn't work really good inside the house. So you have to go outside, Tony, to get your GPS signal. And then it should hover pretty damn good. And it has follow me mode. Well, there you go. Shoot, that's not bad. I like it.
Tony, did Angela get her perfume yet?
Which drone will go to the food line for you?
That's one of them Amazon drones. I don't think the ones we have are big enough to carry anything. I mean, it can go to Food Lion. It just ain't bringing nothing back.
I really don't even have to, because our neighbors across the street order freaking Uber Eats or whatever. They get food delivered every day.
Hello, Gloria.
Every day. They don't never go out to eat. She always orders food to her house.
Why are you shifting me, Tony? Y'all see
Arrow was a high quality drone. You know, hopefully, I know the not today, Clucker. So, hopefully this clouds don't come in till later tomorrow, because I really want to go and get the my wing out again and double check. Oh, it's the Dove Po flip side? Okay. Ooh, Dove Po. So I just want to double check before I order my lines for my wing that I got the exact right line number. And I'm going to get spares, just because if my lines ever do get cut, it's always the same ones. It seems like always my brake lines, and then some of my B lines get cut every time. It's the first ones that happen, whether you're foot launching or track launching, doesn't matter. Bam, that's what hits 9 times out of 10, seems like. So I'll just get spares of those. I mean, might as well, while she's doing it, just get her. That way I'll be more likely to get the similar colors, because usually when I order lines, she don't have this color, she don't have that color. I have to end up going with, send me neon green or send me purple. It doesn't matter. What's up, John? How's it going? First, who here in US has recently ordered from 2F Deal?
I've never heard of them.
I don't think I've ever ordered from 2F Deal. I've never heard of that. I thought there was a 3F at one point, but I don't remember 2F. as far as the confiscation goes, anything's up for grabs at this point, it seems like. I don't know. I'm worried about stuff getting shipped overseas also, so.
I haven't read anything about stuff getting confiscated.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden, oh, well, you put 2F deal. 3F vape won't ship to your state. Okay, so I got you. So 3F won't ship to your state. Yeah, there's probably a lot that won't ship to your state.
You could always get it shipped to somebody else and have them ship it to you.
Yeah. That's a pain in the butt. You're paying double to get it shipped, but oh, there's another one in China. I got you. Well, most of the places we order mods from nowadays are in the US. And there's a lot of those that won't ship to certain states because of the bans in those states. So I just been buying local lately. I haven't even ordered anything online just because of how much shipping they charge. Even juice and stuff, man. They hit us with a Virginia nicotine tax that's outrageous.
We've had that.
And it's like, dadgum, man. I know we've had it for a while now, but it wasn't there to start off with. And now the shipping companies weren't charging it, but now they are. Or I should say the vape companies that were shipping to our state weren't, and now they are. And it makes the price of something go skyrocket high, and it's just ridiculous. So I'm not with all that stuff, man. I'd rather support a local vape shop, but the problem with our local vape shops is they only carry really old stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen any vape shop around here that has like newer goods. If they did, I'd be all over it, but they don't. It's just really old smoke stuff and pods that nobody wants. It's just Who has the Thunderhead Creations Blaze Solo? I'm tempted to indulge in one. The Blaze Solo, that's the one that I dropped on the beach. I really like that. You said RDA. I had the RTA Blaze. I don't know about the RDA. The RTA Blaze, I know I had one on that what mod was that? The Odin V2. When I flew over Kitty Hawk, I had the pink version, which now somebody else owns, because I'm pretty sure I dropped it right on the beach. I thought I dropped it in the water, but after watching the video back, you can hear the click where it went back and snapped or hit my prop, and that's where it fell, was on the beach. But there was no people where it fell. But I think somebody found it, because getting choppy? Really? Is anybody else seeing us choppy?
I think it's just you, Tony.
I mean, let me see if I got any drop frames or anything. 0 drop frames. Okay. It's just Tony. The sphere is blocking his view.
He's been drinking too much. He blinked and thought it got choppy. No, seriously, Tony. Angela said she ordered that perfume.
What's
from
up,
Amazon.
Danny?
Did she get it?
You know, I was really getting hyped up. Now, this is no down to what Dan's doing. You know, Dan's giving away a SkyMax paramotor. And I was all hyped up, and I was like, man, I'm going to enter that thing, and I'm going to enter, and I'm going to try to win, even though I know there's 200 slots. It's $35 a slot. And then I saw it's just for the frame, no motor, which I get it. But damn, that's expensive for a frame if you take 35 times 200. And I mean, I know you're getting cool stuff with it, but I'm like, man, I would have to try and figure out an adapter plate or something just to move my motor over to that, and then it's a single hoop frame, and I got a double hoop frame, and plus my frame is for a 140 prop, so it's even bigger. I'd have to
what
downgrade.
That sounds like to me?
What?
His giveaway is not for you.
Exactly. I mean, I'm saying I got hyped up on it, but the giveaway is technically, I would rather somebody get it that doesn't have a paramotor, or they have a motor and no frame. Maybe they bent their frame up and they need a new frame. Boom, that'd be perfect for them. I'd enter like 20 times. I'm like, I'm going to win this son of a gun. You can still lose. You can enter 20 times, still lose.
I have a very, very weird question for you guys. And I'm going to make some of you very self-conscious if you notice it about yourself. I've been paying attention for like the past week. Have y'all noticed when I talk, my top lip doesn't move? It's bugging the fuck out of me.
Look,
watch when he talks. His top lip moves. You can very rarely see my top teeth when I talk.
But the top half of your jaw doesn't move. Oh, one other thing about Dan, for all the people that do fly paramotors in here, which would be Will and Bill and John, and do you know that son of a gun took off without strapping in?
Who?
Just saying. Dan.
Whoops. That's very important.
I mean, he was in a rush, and he was on the beach, so he did a reverse launch. But that son of a gun took off flying a paramotor without strapping his leg straps, his waist strap, his chest strap. All he had on was...
Oh, no.
No, he had on the arm pieces, right? But he took off like that. And trash bag, I'm sorry. So I'm like, damn, he's really lucky, because if the wing would have yanked really hard, like if a wind gust caught him, it would have slid right up off his arms.
Well, yeah, because his arms are up in the air.
Bye, paramotor. Well, yeah, your arms are in the air, but if you have it cinched around you pretty good, or if you're keeping your arms in instead of out, then it doesn't really want to slide up. He got lucky. He got really lucky. I just
strapped in.
The thing that bugged me more about him not strapping in is as soon as he took off, Will's done it too. Damn, Will's. Okay, well, Danny, you're clear because Will's done it. But when he took off, he didn't check his straps. He was adjusting the damn camera. He's like, let me make sure I got my 360 camera just right over here. Let me make sure I got that camera right. It was $2K for the shirts. Every shirt bought. It was $2K for the shirts. Every shirt bought gets you in an entry.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So, buying a shirt gets you an entry in the shirt.
Oh, buying a shirt?
Okay.
Well, see, I did not know that.
Sense.
Okay. That makes perfect sense, Dan. I was trying to figure it out.
Holding on to that seat with his butt cheeks.
Well, that's the good thing, right? If you have...
his top lip moves when he talks.
Like when we trained with Kylo Glee, before we ever went flying, actually took off in the air, he made sure that we did a lot of, hang tests. So what he wanted to see was when we lifted our legs up, how easy it was to get into the seat. Now, I've seen people, including myself, because I've done it once by accident, not have their seat adjusted correctly, and when you get up in the air, you can't get up into your seat. That would have been a problem. But obviously Dan's seat is adjusted correctly, because as soon as he got in the air, all he got to do is lift his legs up and he's in his seat. Great. And once you're in your seat, like in all the way back in there, it's very unlikely that you would fall out, because you're literally at an angle. You're back in your seat. Now, if you're hanging on the front, yeah, you could easily slide out. But if you're all the way in there, it's literally like a lazy boy. You're in there. You did a foot drag? Dan, you are nuts, man. Did you do the foot drag after you knew your straps were off? Are you asking for trouble? Or are you just... Let me see if I can't get hurt really bad today. Damn it, man. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I say you're lucky. I even put in the comments, I was like, you're really lucky. One of the first things I do once I'm in the air is, you know, obviously you got to do our vela check, which is checking our lines.
He did the foot drag before he noticed he wasn't.
Oh, okay, you did the foot drag. Okay, but that makes even better sense. So we do the vela check, we check our lines, and then I look down, which you probably can't even see on camera, but I'll look down to make sure my straps are on. But before I even hit the gas on the paramotor, I check all my straps. That's part of it's a routine that you go through every time you put that paramotor on your back, is to double check all your straps. So that one was one he skipped, I guess. Unless he had it on, then he went and helped somebody, so he took his straps off. I can't believe when you didn't really have to run because you reverse launch. Because I was going to say, if you had to run to take off, you would have felt those straps dangling between your leg and go, wait a minute, something's wrong here. Or you would have felt really loose. I mean, you kind of get a little constricted when you got all them straps buckled on. I was flying with a new pilot who was very new, needed your help, high winds. I didn't make a mistake, but I rushed. Yeah, and if anything I've learned more than anything in this sport is never rush. Because when I rushed, that's when I had a problem. So rushing always causes problems. And I don't care if you're trying to impress somebody or hurry up and get in the air, rushing always causes problems.
Also, if he has trouble taking off and starts to get frustrated, I make him sit it out, because that's when you make mistakes too, when you start to get irritated and frustrated and you're trying to just hurry up and get it done and you start fucking up.
Because if you get frustrated, then your mindset gets out of whack, and then you really shouldn't be flying at that point. Once your mind is just, you're all pissed off, like I can't get in the air, I'm pissed off, then you probably shouldn't take off anyway, because then you're already mad and you're going to end up hurting yourself or your equipment. More worried about yourself than your equipment, but yeah.
I had to get cat breath mints for my cats because they've got some horrific breath. Horrific. Especially you, little tiny one. Yes.
The one cat that we got that's in heat. Oh my goodness. Well, she hasn't meowed today.
She's fine now.
She is much better behaved today than she has been, because she was meow, 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 just driving me up the damn wall. What am I missing here? I'm missing something. I don't know where it is, but is this the welder? I think it is.
I got your cat head.
So once I get that new stand, I'll be able to take this stuff out of here, redo this entire area, and hopefully I'll have more room in my office. I feel like I'm crammed up in here at this point.
Because you are crammed up in there. You need to go through all that shit in the closet, too, and figure out what you're doing with that. Yeah. You don't even know what's in any of that crap that's underneath your wing.
Next giveaway I do for the t-shirt buy, we will have an engine on it. Hopefully the factory R. Dang. Well, the factory R would be very nice. That's not a cheap one there. That's not going to be one of them 35. Well, it could be a $35 entry. You would just have to do more slots. So instead of 200 slots, you would have to do like 400 slots, you know, to make up for the cost of the factory R, because those ain't cheap. That's the motor I got, is a factory R, and knock on wood, my motor's been solid since 2022. We'll see. The only thing that's ever even given me the slightest bit of issue, which is probably some dust, is sometimes my pull cord won't catch. And I'm thinking there's dust built up in there from the little ears that pop out, and it just needs to be cleaned out. And then, because once I move it enough, it catches, and then I'm good. But every once in a while, it'll just get this period where I can just keep on pulling and it does nothing. And then all of a sudden it'll catch, and then I'm good after that. And usually it only takes me a couple pulls to start it anyway. I mean, sometimes it'll start on the first pull. If I prime it right, it'll start on first pull. But if not, 2 pulls, maybe 3. If I flood it, yeah, you're 6, 7 pulls at least. That's the first thing I have. I had to be, and I'm very upset, but I can always get another one. There you go. Yeah, the trick is priming it right. You're exactly right, Dan. And I've seen people think that they got to put a lot of. You don't need a lot to get it started. Hello, Stina.
Hello,
Stina's
Stina
getting her
Marie.
little crochet on. She's getting it done. If y'all need a duck, hit Stina up. She got some ducks for you. And if you haven't seen it, what kind of rock have y'all been hiding under? Maybe y'all aren't friends with her on Facebook. Shame on y'all. Not to bring up drama, but what happened with David Wolf? Tony, he never gave me an answer. I never messaged David back about it. I don't know what happened between David Wolf and the rest of the Ready to Paramotor group. I really don't know. I wish I did. I do know that I ordered a jacket from Ready to Paramotor September of last year. Still waiting on that jacket. And I keep messaging Matt Gregg about it. And I'm like, when you gonna get the jackets? And he's like, oh, they're at the what were they? In customs right now. That was a month or so ago. And I'm still waiting and still nothing. I'm like, dude, by the time I get it, it's gonna be summertime. When are we gonna get the jackets? So
I know what you meant, Stina.
this heifer is missing me off. You haven't had a quiz in 40 years. You're ready. Well, John Q, you missed it because I did it earlier, but I don't mind. Maybe it's something Stina can do. So what I said earlier, and I know for people that already heard this, I'm sorry.
That was
but
not really a quiz.
It's not really a quiz. It's just to see if you have this ability. So I was talking with the attorney at work, and you know how sometimes the officer will go, hey, what were you doing on such and such date, right? And I told the attorney, I have problems with dates. I can't remember yesterday that good, let alone way far back. So I said, yeah, like they may tell me, hey, what were you doing October 17th, 2025? And that attorney, without missing a beat, said, well, that was a Friday. You do your show on Fridays, and I'm pretty sure you came to work that day, so that's what you were doing. And I was like, how do you know that was a Friday? Apparently, some people have the skill, and she doesn't use that doomsday method that I found on the internet. She just sees time as a picture and knows what day of the week previous dates were. I don't know about the future. I haven't asked her about that, but she can see time and go, hey, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. See, exactly, John. That's what was blowing I was like, how the hell do you know that? And I looked it up, and sure enough, October 17th, 2025, which was a random date I pulled out of my hat.
We know they parted ways. Duh. We want info. We want details.
We want the nitty gritty. We gotta have the details. I'll be right back.
People are inherently nosy. That's just part of human nature. People want to know what happened. I can guarantee you some of the suppositions are probably way more out of line than probably what happened. You see time as a picture too, but the camera lens is out of focus. I see time as a picture, as a clock for the day, but calendars, no. No, I have no idea. I'm lucky I know when Friday the 13th is. Yeah, exactly, Tony. We want the gossip. I mean, did it have anything to do with them leaving the airport? Now that the jackets haven't shipped, I'm going to throw a new one out there. Does it have something to do with money because they were collecting money for things that they don't have? What's going on? This was a secret Santa gift from our Christmas party. and I happened to get the gift that my assistant bought, and she said she was glad that I got it because she thought of me when she found it. So
Yeah, I have no idea. We have no idea where that cup came from.
I don't know.
So
It says it was handmade. Who knows?
you'd be lost without your calendars, right, Linda?
Hmm.
I mean, if I can't look something up on, you can Google it. Obviously, now it's so easy to do that, but in the
Yeah.
past, man, you'd have to go on a calendar or
It
something.
doesn't say "fuck off." It says "not today, clucker." And exactly, King Cobra. I was anywhere other than where you think I may have been.
There you go. That's the
Yeah.
best answer.
See, Tony, and you see what I mean? The truth is probably not nearly as juicy as what people are imagining in their heads. Trash bag, I'll ask her where she got it and see if I can give you the link or something. I don't know if it was like a local shop or if she ordered it online.
Yeah. Let me do it
Here,
quick.
I'll ask her right now, matter of fact. Where's she at?
Okay, I see some cool shirts like that. Oh wait, I found it. I found it. That didn't take long.
Well, there you go.
All right, here's a link to that cup that Munchkin has.
It's small, and the warning said it cannot be soaked. It is not dishwasher safe, and amazingly enough, it's also not microwave safe. I guess they had to put that out there just in case.
Yeah, so be aware it's not dishwasher safe or anything like that. But hey, if your wife is into that, that'd be a great gift for her.
Because I'm pretty sure this is just like a
wrap.
A wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like a wrap.
Well, I mean, King Cobra, what do you think is in this cup right now?
I mean, they have other stuff that says "Not Today" Clucker on it, also like T-shirts. And if you go to Amazon and look up "Not Today" Clucker, you'll find a lot of cool stuff.
Tony, who would have been the Dell? Because as annoyingly weird as David Wolf is, I don't get that vibe from him.
Look at this one I'm putting in chat, Munchkin.
He just thought he was the bee's knees and like the coolest guy out there. I don't think he thought that he was the best. See, a lot of the coffee cups are not big enough, which is why I don't get them.
Well, I mean, hey, if you want a shirt, this is here's a good old shirt that says "Not Today, Clucker," right there. So there you go. There's your that one. That's a shirt that says "Yep, I taught the chickens." But there's some "Not Today, Clucker" stuffs. There's another one that has that same chicken. That coffee cup I just posted, it has that chicken that's on your cup on the coffee cup. Same saying, it's just a different chicken. Not my coop, not my poop, not today, Clucker. I don't know.
You're just stirring the pot. Yeah, I get the vibe from Wolf that he was just kind of a happy-go-lucky guy, that they're going to be the next big thing and they're going to do great, and he had big plans and wanted to plan this and plan that. If anything, I got the vibe from the other guys that were not that Wolf wasn't taking it serious, but they weren't nearly as much fun as he wanted.
That one's a lot cheaper. It's only $8, but it's not today, Mother Clucker.
See, Mother Clucker, I like that today too. I like that too, but
yeah, but it's only $8. It's even cheaper. You just showed it to her. Yep, it will be ordered.
Tony, is Angela still in Tennessee?
Is who still in Tennessee?
Angela.
Oh, Angela's in Tennessee? What? She's about to get snowed in over there.
And get real snow in Wisconsin today. Don't y'all have real snow all the fucking time though? What's
What?
the most used cuss word worldwide? I would think fuck. It's
Yeah,
very versatile.
because it's a
It
noun, an
applies in
action. It's
is
everything. That it describes everything. That's like the cuss word.
it is. It's the mother of all cuss words.
Love how Scuba avoids the topic. What?
What
What?
topic? Oh. Hey, he's not paying attention. He's
What
shopping.
topic? Yeah,
I
I
have to pee.
didn't.
We're still talking about David Wolf. Me and Tony are stirring up drama.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, it's not my place. Even if I did know, which I don't. I don't know what happened between David Wolf and them. I mean, anytime you get people together in a business or a network per se, because we had a lot of vape networks, there was always somebody fighting for more control, more power, more money. And it works that way in business also. You know, you got somebody that's not making as much money as you, or they're not getting as much profit from products that are being sold. That causes problems. It may have something to do with that. I don't know. But it's a possibility because I see it happen time and time again, over and over. Which is why the vape networks always got screwed up. And I don't care. So if that would be me like trying to fight to be the best vape channel or something, it's just not going to work out. It's a lot more complicated. Okay, well, Will said it's complicated. I'll leave it at that. Well, if you're going to order from a company, you want to hear about the drama, but not if that person's no longer at that company. So then there's no drama.
Oh, okay, that statement alludes to the fact that you think David was the one that caused the drama.
No, I don't. I don't know.
Right.
That does not allude to the fact that he caused the drama.
Well, yeah, because you said that there would be basically there's no more drama because they split up as a group. I don't think they did. I think only one person left the group.
And I'm sure he had a good reason for it.
It could have been something as simple as he had an idea they didn't like and he got mad. Or they had an idea he didn't like and they got mad. Who knows? I mean, I want to know because I'm nosy. But yeah, Will ain't giving up nothing.
Do you see what this John Q dumbass is posting? He is really trying to stir up the pot now, aren't you?
Yeah. He thought so, John Q. We still have so much of that shit. I did read somewhere somebody was saying they used it as candle wick, and I thought about it, but none at all. Drama and rage? Never. No. Never.
You fell with the creator of Bug Crap. Well, there you go, Stina.
There's something out of context, that sounds really weird.
Remember, they were all at Flat Brigades. They were, and I do remember that David Wolf blew a lot of his launches. I was like, dude, he's been flying for a long time. How's he blowing launch?
I did not get any feelings at all.
Not ludicrous, lucidious rage.
Yeah,
is what it was, Scott.
I didn't get any type of feelings of bad vibes or anything like that at all at Flight for Gauge from anybody.
Oh my goodness. Anyway.
Yeah, he was all drama all the time. Just yeah. I would say he was a big old girl in every sense of the word. I still think it's funny though that he was telling the story when he had that girlfriend that he pissed off and left him. She She left him the shower curtain rod, but took all the fucking hooks.
Now, when y'all see Will doing his show with Shane and stuff, that's the most perked up you'll ever see Will. He's usually laid back or asleep. He wanted to. he's just a laid back guy.
He's laid back when he's asleep.
Like, what's going on? He'll just come out, what's going on? And that's about it. That's Will.
Not really, no.
You was too busy watching Ripa's dog. Tell us about it, man. Ripa.
Oh my God, I love that dog.
That dog was like, Ripa was putting that dog off on everybody but himself. Well, I understand he was trying to get footage, which I totally get that.
Launches, not lunches.
He wanted to film. He wanted to film everybody taking off, you know, which he did get mine, which is the only person that caught me.
That dog was on his own vacation, okay? He's like, I got this. You don't need to worry about me. I'm going to go visiting. I know where the camper is. I'll be back later.
Will knows the details. Get the waterboard. I don't care. Honestly, oh yeah, that's right. Linda did send you a video and I haven't seen it yet. Well, I'm glad you are getting to, hopefully you're getting to move to a better place so that you enjoy more. If it has a view of the lake, I mean, that's awesome.
All right, Linda. I'm just saying. You need to start cooking again, okay? Because that's a nice-ass kitchen.
That's a nice kitchen. You heard she's naked. John, what is wrong with you? Share Linda's apartment pics. What the heck? That's what your sister said? Oh, that you're going to need to start cooking? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, there you go. You can't just throw chicken nuggets in the microwave and, you know.
I mean, hell, even if it's just boiling noodles for ramen.
There you go. That means her son's going to have to buy her some pots and pans for Christmas next year. Or birthday, one of the two. Rage never nailed it. You like that?
That's gorgeous, Linda. So, Linda, did you put in the application? Is it yours? Because that's very nice. That's a lot of space too.
I think she did get it, from what I understand. I could be wrong.
And you said that it was less expensive than what you're paying now.
Oh, that's even better.
That's a damn good deal. I don't care if it's like $2 cheaper. That's, yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Heck yeah. There goes the neighborhood. Yeah, she kept saying, no, it's not a studio apartment. It's not. I was just saying it was a studio because you're going to be broadcasting from it. Mm-hmm. So it's like a studio because you're going to have videos coming out of there. That's why I said that.
You know what, though? That is home studio ready.
So, yeah, if nice it goes by your income, that's even better. So, like, no matter what her income is, that, you know, they adjust it, which allows you enough money to live off of, hopefully. Mm-hmm. You got to have spare money to do something, you know. Screw that. You know, like, yeah, I live basically on noodles every week. That would suck.
I mean, unless you really like noodles.
Unless they're really nice noodles. What are you eating?
Nothing.
Yeah, you are, because you can't even talk on the microphone.
I said, unless you really like noodles.
Oh, corn chips? Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's got AC too. You don't have AC where you're at now? Dang. The Venus flytrap.
Moving on up, Linda.
I didn't know Jade was still here. I'm glad we didn't talk anymore about Jade's gift. That reminds me, when we go out, I don't know how late our post office stays open because they're weird. But I want to try to ship that.
Well,
and I couldn't find a box that it fits in. I think tomorrow, the thing I'm getting tomorrow in the mail is going to have just a big enough box for for her present to fit inside of.
Why do you need to put it in a box? It's in a box. Just
it is in
the
a
label on
box,
the box,
but I want it to be in a sturdier box. I just do. So
Okay.
I think what I'm getting tomorrow will be big enough for that to fit into, and then I'll put that in there along with some packing paper. Boom. I'm sorry, Jade. I just thought you left.
Are utilities included, Linda? I mean, because if they're not, central AC versus a window unit.
Well, yeah, some places include, you know, power, some include water, some include cable. You got to figure out which one it is. I know back when I used to live in an apartment when I was a teenager, if you ever wanted cable, if you knew what you were doing, you didn't hook up just your apartment. You hooked up everybody's apartment. That way they couldn't go, well, we know you were getting the cable because you turned everybody's on. That was the way to do it.
So, Tony, when you have a Venus flytrap, you can't fuck with it. Okay. You're not supposed to mess with it because that will stress the plant out and it can die. So you only want to mess with it when you're feeding it instead of like triggering it a lot. I didn't know that. I just saw that recently.
Collard greens. You know, collard green. When I was young, I didn't ever like collard greens, but there was some point where I ate some. I don't remember who made them, but they were really good. And ever since then, I've liked them. As long as they're cooked good, but without too much salt, then I like collard greens. Well, welcome back, John. I've seen a couple of people get out of the sport lately of paramotoring, and like Trike Flyer. He and if you watch Kyle O'Glee's latest video, you can see that Trike Flyer sold his trike to somebody, and Kyle O'Glee took it for a test flight before the guy bought it. But he decided to get out of the sport, and his reason for leaving the sport was basically, from what he told me, was there was too many people having accidents, and he didn't want to be the next one. And I can't blame him for that. There's a real danger there. Even more so for people that love doing acro and stuff. I personally, have no desire to do acro. And for the people that do it, that's fine. You do your thing. I'm already thinking we're pushing the boundaries by flying through the air, trying to do acrobatics in the air. Nope. Got nobody to impress. Nobody. If I land on the ground safely, that impresses myself. So that's all the impression I need.
Maybe if you don't land right, you're going to leave an impression, just not the kind you want.
Yeah, you didn't know that, Jade? Yeah, Trike Flyer got out of the sport. He sold his stuff.
I think Venus flytraps can eat bologna, Tony.
And he's not the only one. There's some other people I saw listing their equipment. You know, one guy said he was moving out of the country, and that one I'm not 100% on. He said he was leaving the country, so he needed to get rid of all of his stuff. There's a lot of scams on Facebook. You got to be careful. You spend your money on it, you'll get ripped off, and there ain't much you can do about it. So unless I was buying that in person, I wouldn't trust unless I knew the person really well. Like, say I was buying something from Trash Bag, I would feel okay with that. If it's just some random person on Facebook, I'm not sending you $3,500 for a wing, not knowing if it's ever going to get shipped to me. or they're just going to send me a trash bag. I'm not doing it. No, no doing it. You're flying a trash bag. There isn't much of an envelope to push. Yeah. You said that it's dangerous. Oh, I get it. Well, you know as well as I do that it's as dangerous as it can be, depending on how safe you make it. So danger,
to an extent,
danger's in everything we do. Danger, we get in our car to go down the road. That's dangerous. You don't know what the other guy's gonna do. You don't know if somebody's gonna pull out in front of you.
Car ain't gonna fall out of the fucking sky.
Your car won't fall out of the sky, no. But you don't know if the guy that's coming towards you has been drinking all night and he's just got home from the bar. It's not gonna swerve in front of you and hit you head on either. I'm just saying the people that do acro in the sky are pushing the limit.
Yeah, they're definitely pushing the boundaries.
That's all I'm saying. I think it can be safe if you take it easy and you're real careful about what you're doing. But yes, it can be dangerous. Flying during the wrong time of day.
John Q, even if they're trained, it's the same as like the people that want to do street racing on the highway. When you push the limits because you think you're so trained that you can't make a mistake is when problems happen.
Untrained people grabbing a wing and flying. John Q, you'd be surprised how many people, especially now that YouTube has influenced a lot of people, have gone out and self-trained. And there's video after video on YouTube now. Hey, I'm self-trained. Watch me take my first flight. And some of them are very scary. And I don't know how they get in the air. And some of them don't have good landings either. But it's scary. Is your life worth not spending the money to get training so that you can at least have a fair shot at it? I just don't see that self-training thing. I don't think YouTube teaches you enough to be able to just, I can do this and just go and do it.
I mean, John, I think that's a good idea. Is who would be the one to license it and control it? I don't think anybody wants to figure out how to do that. So,
well, the whole licensing thing, that's the whole reason why we have the Part 103 instead of, because of the weight class. If it was heavier, see, the FAA is worried about how much damage you can do to somebody else. They're not worried about you killing yourself. They're worried about you hurting somebody else. That's their concern. So if it was heavier, then they want you to have a license. It's that simple. I mean, it's not like you couldn't do a lot of damage, though. If you're flying a trike, even paramotor-wise, if you ran into the side of somebody's house, you're going to do some damage. Or the car, or if you hit somebody. Just like that skydiver that came in and basically bulldozed over a bunch of people. That was scary, which I don't know if it was one. I know at least one person died. I don't know if the second person died or not, but he hit them hard.
Well, you'd think so, Will, but talk about real estate, right? Title examiners, the people that go out and do the title searches before anybody buys a house.
Did I say FCC? FAA. Yes. I don't know. If I said FCC, my bad.
Do y'all know that there is no licensing? There is no training. There is no certification. All that's required is that you pay for your E&O insurance. That's it.
Wait, I said FFA? Are y'all sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
So they were talking about several years ago making us licensed. And we had to go through a class that cost $500 just for the class to buy a book. You had 2 chances of passing the test. If you failed, you had to pay another $500. So we all did that, but the government, specifically the portion that covers the Bureau of Insurance, said, no, we don't really have the framework for that. We don't want to be responsible for the licensing, for the continuing education, for basically you'd be getting an insurance license, like an insurance underwriter. So all that money went to nothing. So literally, your idiot neighbor could go down to the courthouse and start doing title searches as long as he paid for his E&O insurance.
So, did I say FFA or did I say FFAA?
Apparently you did, or they wouldn't keep saying
I'm just
that.
wondering, did I stutter and go FFAA or FFA, which Future Farmers of America? The FFA is probably worried about you tearing up their cornfield. I could see that. Yeah. I meant to say FAA. I don't know what I said earlier. I probably said FA. I'll have to watch it back later just to see what I said because y'all are giving me crap. I'm like, really, Will? Okay. You can relate, Linda? I know, right?
The point I was making is that there are institutions that would be in charge of things like that. But getting to actually make them take responsibility for it and decide that they are going to be in charge of that is completely different things.
Yeah. Oh, he says I'm sure you said it right. Now I don't believe you, Will. I'm serious. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I'll watch it later. Which I hate going back and watching myself, but I will see. If I said that, then I did. My bad. You know what I meant, damn it. That's all that matters. You know, it's very possible, Trash Bag. I'm waiting. I think the more and more pilots that end up crashing, especially into power lines, the more likely the FAA are going to get involved.
Yeah, because you keep damaging power lines.
Right.
Not because you're... Yeah.
Y'all just messing with me. Y'all are bad, man. Y'all just messing with me. That's so messed up. The FFA. And you know what? I needed to rebuild one of my tanks because I don't have any. I got juice, but not juice that I want to use, really. My Nilla nuts, I literally have 5 mils left, if that. So I need to make more juice also. Or the ATF. Have ye released the new products yet? Yeah, Jazzy would know.
Don't copy me.
So when Brad Pitt hit the power line, you're talking about in the what movie was that? Geez, I've seen the movie enough times. I should know it. What, was it one of the Deadpool movies? No. Jeez. It was a Deadpool. It was Deadpool. It was the first one. I've watched the second one more times than... Yeah, it was one of the Deadpool movies. Maybe it was the second Deadpool movie. Yeah, the one with the girl, the luck girl, that Domino, that can't get hurt, apparently. Well, what happened to Jade was not her fault. Somebody else tied off her assist lines, which I don't want to go into the details of who really was to blame or whatever for that, but that's terrible. And I know people that fly trikes that have A assist on it that don't even use the A assist. Whether that be a factor of them knowing that can cause a problem, I don't know. But they don't even use the A assist. They use their hands to pull the A's up like I do. I can't use A assist because my trike doesn't have a cage around it to where I can hook A assist up to. But yeah, her right A assist was way too tight. So it pulled her wing down and caused a spiral. You just finished the Halo series. Oh, the show. Yeah, I haven't watched any of that, Will. Yeah, Deadpool 2. There you go. I got Deadpool 2 and Deadpool versus Wolverine. I don't have the first movie for some reason. I thought I bought that movie, but I guess not. I said FFA. Oh my God. Thank you, Scott. Well, that saves me having to go back and look at it. I apologize for.
I mean, you know, the FFA.
Wait. He said
The
FAA
FFA.
rather. What did I say?
I mean, the FFA would probably not like it if you keep crashing into their fields either. So, you know.
Now he's like, no, you didn't. You really said FAA. No. Damn.
Bitch, you do not work 7 days a week. You're always fucking posting that you're at the pool or at the bar or
FAA. Okay, I said FAA. So I said it right. They were just screwing with me. Thanks, guys. Throw off the whole show because y'all said I misspoke something.
You know, Tony, it's easy to say that, but I've seen you guys at fly-ins when everybody's gathered around and everybody's got ideas, or you should do this, and no, I do mine like this, and it's very easy to get railroaded into letting someone touch your shit. Not everybody is as forceful to say, back the fuck off, man. I mean,
Well,
you know.
I can't say that I haven't because I needed a new brake toggle tied on, and I didn't know how to do the bow line, whatever the hell knot that is.
Mm-hmm.
So I let a person that Ryan Wirtz, which he is a big time paramotor pilot, flies acro. He tied my brake lines. I watched him do it. We marked the line. I watched him tie it. It was actually done better than it was originally. So, yeah, bow line, exactly. So I was happy with it, and I kited my wing after he did it to make sure that no too much brake wasn't being. It is not hoovering, Linda.
It's hovering. Hoovering would be vacuuming.
Yeah, hoovering is
UK.
if you got a Hoover vacuum cleaner. For
No,
all you
in
Michigan
the UK,
folks,
all vacuum cleaners are Hoovers.
hovering is what you do with a drone or something. You can hover, or a helicopter. You can hover, not hoover in a helicopter. Where the hell y'all get Hoover from? I have no idea.
A hoverboard.
A
Yeah,
hoverboard?
no, I could totally
What's a
see it
hoverboard?
happening. And here's the thing, and I'm good. This is gonna sound sexist, but it's 100% correct. Especially if you are one of the very few females, when you're surrounded by a bunch of guys that think they know everything better than you, it might be difficult to stand up for yourself and say, don't touch my shit. You know, I mean, and you know, things could have gone bad with him tying your brake lines.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's a human. They make mistakes, whether they know what they're doing or not. It's an accident. It's a mistake. They don't happen on purpose.
That's why. Oh, y'all got some vicious ants. What's up? Y'all just ripped me off, man.
I can't tell you the amount of fucking men that stand around and try to tell me how to do my fucking job every goddamn day. Now, I'm fucking mouthy, though, so it doesn't fucking work.
Y'all be surprised. She sounds all tough and bad, but when she gets on the phone during the day, she's sweet to those people on the phone.
But do I let people walk all over me? I don't think you overheard the conversation between me and the Wells Fargo wealth management guy that got pissed off that I just wouldn't take his random wiring instructions that I got out of the blue without asking for them and take his word for it. He was very upset that I said, no, your client has to verify the information you gave me. Well, she can't do that. I said, are you telling me that your wealth management clients do not have access to your wiring instructions for their account? And he was like, no, my 83-year-old client doesn't. I said, well, then perhaps you need to give them to her. This woman is not your typical 83-year-old. She is very sharp. She's very smart. I've done multiple closings with her. Jorge, motherfucker, I don't goddamn know you. You're just going to send me wiring instructions out of the fucking blue and go, yeah, send all of her money to me. You can fuck right off with that. It ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
He was very mad that I did not back down to him.
For those of you that are not familiar with how a wire works, when you send somebody money via wire, once you send it's gone. Your money is gone. So if you send it to the wrong place, you're screwed. You're just screwed.
There ain't no stop payment on a wire.
So it's that we have really high security as far as wiring goes. So you can't just tell us wiring instructions over the phone and expect us to think they're factual. It just doesn't work that way.
Jorge can kiss my ass. He was indignant. I'm like, I don't even give a fuck, dude.
You can't ask for it back. No, Tony, you can't.
So, okay. So, say, for example, we wire something to Bank of America, and we put in the wrong account number. Bank of America will actually reject it and say, this account number does not match the name you gave us, and they will reject it. But if you're sending that money to a scammer, no, because as soon as that wire hits, they're going to pull that money out, and they're going to be gone with the wind.
Right.
Gone. So you can ask for it back, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. They're instant. As soon as that money goes out, it's gone. Gone.
Yeah. Jorge.
You know, I could find other alternatives.
Don't get me started on the whole Jorge thing where we went to Texas to Brazil. Because they thought I was being racist. We went to a vape convention in Florida, and I was with the Arm Vapor and a bunch of other highfalutin vapors down there, and we went to Texas to Brazil, and our waiter came over, blah blah blah, and he left, and then I was like, "Where'd Jorge go?" And they were like, "Scuba, you're being racist. Just because our waiter is Hispanic does not mean his name is Jorge." I was like, his name is freaking Jorge. So they didn't believe me. They thought I was being racist. So he came back over. And I was like, "What's your name?" "Jorge." I was like, "I freaking told y'all his name was Jorge. Don't argue with me." They didn't believe me. But his name was Jorge.
Jesus, yes. Ban third-party wires. Now we use a platform called Closing Lock. So it sends you a code and you log in. It's really cool because say I have somebody
George.
That says that they are
Bill.
in
I said George.
Right? Says they're in New Jersey, but I send them Closing Lock. It makes them take a picture of the front and back of their driver's license. And then it runs that information against the DMV database. It does it on its own. And then I get a report back that tells me whether the information matches. If it doesn't, it tells me what the difference is. Like, The front of the driver's license says John Q. Public. The back of the driver's license, the barcode comes back to Mary Jones, right? But it also tells me where you were when you completed it. So if you tell me you're in New Jersey, but it pops up that you completed this when you were in California, I'm going to know about it. And it also lets you link your bank account, so it'll download your wiring instructions right from your bank. So we don't have to worry about mistyping a number in.
You don't have
or
to
anything
wire
like
it,
that.
Tony. You can Cash App her some money or something.
Yeah, Cash App's a little bit different, but
yeah.
So it does cool shit. And it's not hard to do, but I am amazed at the amount of people that don't want to do it because they don't trust it. And it's like, okay, you don't trust it, but you just randomly emailed me your wiring instructions from your fucking AOL account, and you think that's secure?
Yep, Zelle works too,
Okay.
Scott. Oh my goodness.
So if she's in Tennessee, you don't know if she got her perfume. Did her perfume show up? I want to see if she likes it. She was supposed to have ordered it like 2 weeks ago.
Your money stays under your mattress. Well, there you go.
My money is gone.
I thought only old folks kept money under their mattress. Does that mean Tony's old?
No, they keep money in various books and weird places. It's here. She got it. Did you open it and smell it? Because it smells
Did you
delicious.
snurf it? Yes,
open it and smell it.
You could snurf the box,
You
probably.
won't be mad. You can tell her I told you to do it. I think you're going to like it. It smells good. No, John Q. It's called tiramisu speculoos. It smells like... Have you ever had cookie butter? It smells like cookies.
Okay, you said so.
Smells really good. Yeah.
He's like, all right. If it smells like cookie butter, it should smell good.
It does smell good. It smells really, really good.
I'm getting more and more shoes. It's all Will's fault. I got some Adidas shoes, just because I wear these on Fridays at work because we are allowed to wear casual dress on Fridays.
Yes, Scott. She's gonna smell like a bakery. It's a very good wintry perfume because it's warm and cozy.
I got compliments on my rainbow shoes. No, those do not come from Temu. Does not sell Adidas. They might sell Adidas. You know, I don't.
Look, I've gotten some shoes from Temu, and I mean they're not the best quality, but they were like $12, so you know they work for me.
Yeah, Will has some really nice shoes.
Sam's Club.
My red Nikes. I had red Nikes also when Will had brand new red Nikes. Will still looks new.
Open it. Let me know what you think.
Mine are wore out. I think I've thrown out the red Nikes that I had.
Your red and blue ones are both in the trash because they were completely destroyed.
Yeah, I had red ones and I had blue ones. They're gone.
John Q, those are he only bought them because they match his wing.
Yes, they're to match my wing.
He's worn them a grand total of 1 time in the 3 years that he's owned them.
If you watch my Soar the Shore 2025 video, my third flight,
he's not gonna do
I'm wearing those rainbow shoes. They match my wing. And Will's shoes match his wing. I just needed some shoes that match my wing because nothing else I was wearing matched my wing.
I will never not let you buy shoes, considering the fact that I bought a pair of shoes because they matched my cup that I bought.
See? You did.
John Q must be like me. I have shoes that I've had since, I got out of high school. I have shoes that I've had for a very long time, and they are still in good shape. I've had some shoes that were still in good condition, except for the fact they just fucking dry rotted on me.
Not Tommy Middlefinger.
I love shoes. Shoes and purses I will buy until the end of time because I will never be too fat for shoes and purses.
I bet you I still have that coat, even though it got really severely damaged. I had a leather Tommy Hilfiger coat. and it was like $700 coat.
I think the only leather coat you have downstairs is a NASCAR coat.
NASCAR coat?
Mm-hmm.
I know I have the M&M coat that I've worn like once, maybe twice total ever. And it's nice. It still fits.
I have no idea what happened to my Miami Dolphins starter jacket. I don't know what happened to
I saw that in the basement.
No, that's my sweatshirt.
I'm pretty sure I saw the jacket. I'm telling you.
I don't think so.
I think so. Maybe not.
I'll have to go look because I don't recall it being down there. It doesn't. I wouldn't say it doesn't get cold enough here for it because it certainly does. It's just not that often, and I get hot a lot. So like when I get in,
you bought some shoes for a wedding and you only wore them once. Yeah, see, now I have some shoes. That's what I'm wondering what I'm going to wear to my son's wedding in August. Obviously, I have a little bit of time to be prepared for it.
Are wondering, you have a suit. We bought you a suit for the Christmas party we went to. Or not the Christmas party. Where the fuck did we go?
We went to some ball thing.
The VPAR Awards thing that we went to. Yeah, you've got a suit and a coat and shoes.
Okay.
And it's not in the heap, Guana. I have a commercial coat rack down in the basement.
A members only jacket? No, I don't have a members only jacket. You know what's funny is I did have one of those Michael Jackson jackets for a while. That got lost a long time ago with like the million zippers on it.
Thank God for small miracles. I don't even know what that would smell like, King Cobra.
With lots of zippers.
I got all my perfume out and put it all in the bedroom, so I'm going back and trying to.
You wear what the bride tells you to wear. Well.
Okay, well he's just gonna wear a suit. I need to know what their color scheme is, so I know. I don't know if I want to get a dress or a pantsuit. I'm thinking pantsuit because I don't want to wear fucking pantyhose. But
it's gonna be August, so it's gonna be hot.
Georgia in August, yeah, it's gonna be hot as fuck.
Yep, guaranteed hot. So, I don't know. He hasn't told me what they're. I mean, I think he's wearing a tux. I think.
Well, so, I would fucking hope so.
Well, I mean, you know.
Gay station.
Shorts? No, I'm not wearing shorts to the wedding.
Spray it, Tony.
It's liquid and I can't smell anything.
Yes, it's liquid. It's perfume. You gotta spray it.
Spray it and then walk through the mist. Do the... Yeah.
More and then walk through it. Than Hillary Clinton wear.
Walk through it like, woo! And then you can smell it. It smell cookie butter.
The problem I have with the dresses is they are all that fucking stretchy polyester bullshit. And I don't want to go to this wedding looking like a snake that just ate. They don't make clothes like they used to. Everything is skin tight and too short. I just don't. I'm gonna have to go to like an old lady store or something. I don't know.
Let me see if what I ordered still on sale. It is. So I got these today.
Yeah, just spray it in the air. You'll be able to smell it.
Because I don't have any here, so I got some.
I don't let what other people do.
I got a set of dumbbells. They're $150 for 150 pounds of dumbbells. That's not a bad deal. So I got a bunch of dumbbells so I can keep my arms in shape because I'm getting old and they're getting wrinkly. I need to bulk them up a little bit.
You know, you can start by carrying all that shit down to the basement.
You can go ahead and get that started right there.
No, they're not, Linda. When we went shopping trying to find a dress for that award ceremony, it was bad because everything is that cheap fucking stretchy polyester bullshit, and I hate it all. I can't stand it.
When's Thursday? Thursday is
What do you mean
the
when's Thursday?
22nd.
Yesterday.
Okay. No, I'm looking at future
Thursday
dates.
is the 22nd. You're not off on
22nd. So
Monday,
now
are
if you
you?
order it, it comes the 23rd. So
You're working Monday, right?
no, I didn't get the 230-pound set. I got the 150-pound set.
Oh my God, you hear me talking to you?
It's
Are you off on Monday?
no.
Oh, okay.
I did not. I took the next one, which is President's Day, I think. Thursday's your birthday. Happy birthday, Stina, since we won't see you till after your birthday.
Happy early birthday.
You're going to be 38, right, Stina?
I think I'm going to work on Monday until I decide I don't want to anymore, and then I'm going to go home and leave you there.
I know I'm probably going to die because we just won a mod heist, but you know.
Oh, I don't know if I should enter since you've entered.
Happy 65th. Damn. 44. I like 4. 4 is my favorite number. So you got a 4 and then another 4 right after it. Oh, we done loaded up the vehicle. It's time to head down.
I'm going to be 50 this year.
Thanks ahead of time.
Yes.
Well, I'm just saying, Scott, maybe we might win. We can win twice in a row. It's possible.
Yeah, I know Monday is a holiday, Linda, but
we won again. We won again.
For some of the holidays, we call them floater holidays. So the office isn't closed, and we all take turns taking off. I usually don't take a full floater holiday off. I'll go in until I don't want to be there anymore, and then I leave. So it gets me more hours, and I still get work done, and nobody knows I'm there because it's a holiday, so I can get a lot done.
What does this do if I paste this in chat?
What?
Oh, it won't let me paste them all. It shows who's the most active in chat, but it won't let me paste it because it's too much. It's too many letters.
I got a question for y'all. So, my coworker messaged me and said, "Have you ever done a deed in Braille?" I was like, "Do what?"
Oh, that's weird.
So we've got a file with 3 sellers. Okay, they're all remote, so none of them are local to us, and they have appointed one of them to be the power of attorney for the other 2 to sign all the documents. You want to guess who they appointed as the attorney in fact? The blind guy. Like, how the fuck did you come to that conclusion? that was a good idea. You know, Tony, thank you very much. I am very happy that I do not look like I'm about to turn 50. I chalk that up to my avoidance of the big angry ball of fire in the sky.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
She did try to avoid it mostly, but I did get her out in the sun that one time.
I don't know how the contract is signed, Dire Thing, and I did find a translator online that you can translate text into Braille, but I don't know that there is. I don't know that you could do the whole document in Braille. I mean, if you could put all that into the translator, it would just be like a giant fucking paragraph. I don't think it would take the format and all of that too. So, I sent her a GIF of Bubbles with his thick ass glasses from Trailer Park Boys and laughed at her and wished her good luck. That's all I could do. I don't know what to tell her. I'm glad it ain't me, because why would you pick the blind guy out of the 3 of you to be the attorney in fact? What the fuck? How did that thought process work out where you thought that was the best way to go about things? Yeah, that is kind of weird. because you're not supposed to walk up to a drive-up ATM. But I mean, if my vision gets any worse, I might need to use Braille at the drive-up ATM. But
Man, the vision thing is something serious. I got
hey, Walter.
what? Oh, Walter's in here? Look at there. Walter's here from tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm thinking, Dire Thing. But who? Like, it's gonna have to be somebody they know to translate for us, right? I mean, look, not my circus, not my monkeys. It's not my file. I'm just gonna point and laugh.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not
karma for
allowed to dye my
the
hair, Linda.
bullshit
So
she left with me. No, she's not. He's not.
Reanimal game?
I haven't dyed mine. I've got a big swath of gray right here.
You don't have to dye your hair. Mine has changed color. I mean, to non-color.
You were the silver fox back in 2016. It hasn't changed color since then. It's the same color it was.
So you say.
I say. Scuba is my monkey. Yes, he is.
I think I did see that, Cloud Chucker. Yeah, it did look similar. I do think it looks cool. I probably will be getting that one, Cloud Chucker.
I have to pee again. And
you are right. I remember it now. I saw that and I was like, isn't this Little Nightmares? And they're like, no, it's Reanimal. It's another, it looks like Little Nightmares, but it's not. That was a commercial? What was a commercial? I'm losing my mind. Oh, gonna wash that gray right out of my hair. Yeah, it was a commercial, but girls look good gray. Your red is fading to pink. Well, hey, that some girls go for that color. I'm surprised at the younger generation that loves dyeing their hair gray or silver. But I'm like, okay, I don't know why you would want to take the color out of your hair. So apparently, gray's a thing, or silver, or whatever color hair I got going on now. I keep it short now. It's just enough to keep my head warm.
It doesn't look as bad when you're 20 and you've dyed your hair silver. Now, if I've got product in my hair, my gray looks more like it's blonde. And I'm just going to go with that.
I'll say that Little Nightmares 3, I beat way too fast. Compared to 2, I think 2 took me longer to beat. 3, I blew through that game. I literally beat that the same night I started playing it. So you shouldn't have any problem with that one, Cloud Chucker. There's only like 2 parts that are kind of tricky, but other than that, it's easy. You'll blow right through it. If you didn't have to work for a living, you'd color it purple. Well, I mean, it depends on how your job would accept that purple.
I told my boss I wanted mermaid hair, that's like 8,000 different colors and is all iridescent looking. And I was like, do you think that I'm too old for that? And he's like, I mean, if you like it. And I'm like, you'd seriously let me come in here with fucking mermaid colored hair? And he's like, I don't give a shit. Which surprised me, because I kind of thought that he would care. But apparently not.
No, he's pretty open to that. He's like, I don't care what color your hair is. Oh, there it is. I had to find it for you, Cloud Chucker. There's mine. So Cloud Chucker got a mod identical to this one, which I think is the smallest dual 21700 mod on the market. The only weird thing about it is the battery door is really kind of picky. Wow, mine is like frozen on there. because it hasn't been opened in forever. Man, okay, my battery door is stuck. It don't want to come off. It's trying to, but there's something keeping it from coming apart. I need a flathead screwdriver.
I'm sure you have one in your office somewhere.
I do. I'm looking through all my screwdrivers now. I got a really small one, but it doesn't have to be that big. I just need to get in between there and push just a little bit.
That is also what she said.
There's some crudge around the corner of it. That's why it's stuck.
Yeah, that's unfortunately also what she said.
Ew, what is this? What? I mean, it's just been sitting there.
You're just leaving it wide the hell open, aren't you? That's what he said.
It's...
I am on a roll. Sorry. Couldn't help myself.
Did you pour something on this?
On what?
That's why I told you I needed some alcohol.
What are you talking about? Yeah, it's in the bag in the kitchen.
Oh,
or what
perfect.
on what? What are you talking about?
So this battery door.
I can't wear a wig. I can't even wear a hat for long periods of time. Why are you blaming me for pouring shit on your fucking mod?
It's just been sitting on the shelf.
Yeah, I snuck in your office and poured something on it. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Look at a cheese toasty. You know, he made me a grilled cheese sandwich the other day for lunch, and it was delicious.
But what? But what about it?
King Cobra said, does it pull apart like a cheese toasty? And I said, you know, he made me a grilled cheese sandwich the other day for lunch, and it was delicious.
I was going to say, I make pretty damn good grilled cheeses, so.
It was really good.
Yeah, I don't want to damage the mod, but man, it is barely moving.
I made Tony spray your perfume, but he hasn't said whether he liked it or not. Unless I missed it.
Oh, there's Angela. She's like, greetings from the sticks up here in Tennessee.
I mean, from where she's from is over here. Yeah. You can't hide, Tony. She knows where you live.
I was trying to show y'all this battery door because I was going to show you that why the battery door could be an issue for some people, but yeah. I'm already showing you that. Tennessee is cold. I bet it is.
No, I believe she said it's fucking cold. There's a difference.
Well, she did, but I mean, I don't.
You're a Prius.
I'm a Prius. I just don't cuss unless I need to.
Did it have a big ass cherry on top of the bottle, Tony? Because if it didn't, then that was not the right thing. I don't know what you sprayed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to alcohol this whole thing to get it apart. Well, I know what I can do. Hold on.
Get the alcohol. Alcohol is expensive. It was $6 for a bottle of alcohol. What part of Tennessee are you in, Angela?
Luckily, I still have a little bit of alcohol left.
I did make him open it. I told him to open your perfume to spray it to see if he liked it. No, no. That's not where you're supposed to spray it. It's got alcohol in it. That would burn. Exactly. I mean, I suppose you could drink it, but I wouldn't want to. Is that 91% stuff?
Yeah, 91% alcohol. I use that to clean things. Oh, it opened even further this time. I think if I get a little more in there, it's going to be enough to open it. I am soaking the edges down where the door is so that it can open.
Oh, we've got some, Scott. I got it wasn't sugar cookie. I got one of them. I told him to, Angela. It's my fault. Was it cinnamon roll? Not sugar cookie, but it smelled really good. I've noticed it's got a weird underlying smell to it that I don't like, that smells like mildew to me, though.
Oh.
And I've had the same brand in a different scent before, and it had the same thing. It's very weird. Yeah, I wanted to see what he thought about it because you weren't there. Tony, it's not your typical perfume. It doesn't smell like flowers or powder. It smells like food. It's supposed to smell like cookies. So the one that I'm interested in has got the lid on it, has a cherry on the top of it. You can't miss it. Why can't you drink?
Man, there's a lot of that got on my glasses now.
He just has crudge that follows him everywhere. It's all over the place.
I don't know how it happened though, because it's been sitting on a shelf.
Did your tank leak all over it?
There was no tank on it.
And I drank when I was taking care of my dad, who was not in the best health. I was drinking. Tony said he's been drinking for 2. It's been hard, but he's doing it. No cherry on top. Okay, well then that's the wrong bottle. I mean,
haha, it is off.
Taking care of a 79-year-old is like taking care of a toddler with free will and their own money.
All right, let me see if I can get the other camera going.
I think drinking is important.
I'll show y'all what I'm dealing with here.
I mean, that would make it much more difficult to get your hands on booze, I suppose.
And it's almost 10 o'clock. What? Why? Where did time go?
Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future.
Okay, there we go. And I don't know what the colors are going to look like, but there we go. So it doesn't look that crudged up in here. There's a little bit, but this is the pin I was talking about, Cloud Chucker, that you don't want to break. Because if you break this, then the batteries won't make connection up here. Well, actually, it's right here. I'm sorry. See this metal pin? There's a metal pin on the door itself. This one kind of connects everything together down here. But this one is what holds the door on. So if it breaks, you're in deep crap. So now let's clean this off since I got it open. Because it was causing me much distress trying to get it apart. Clean the battery contacts. And then
Yeah, I
clean
think
this
your tank
side.
leaked all over that shit. King Cobra said you need to stay on longer. You were supposed to do a quiz.
I need to stay on longer to do what?
You're supposed to do a quiz.
There wasn't really a
Scuba
quiz.
doesn't know the meaning of quiz. He just wanted to take a poll of the chat.
I just wanted to see who could name a day of the week based off of a date. That was my thing.
Well, John Q. So my dad, when I was taking care of him, now he had cancer that had gone to his brain, so he was there and not there at the same time. He came down in a towel with every razor blade that he owned, and had determined that when he goes shopping, which he was getting ready to go shopping with his mom and his brother and his sister because they came to visit him, that he needed to replace all of those. Dropped his towel right in front of everybody and then just stood there buck ass naked while taking inventory of his razor blades. So he knew that he needed razor blades and he had all of these. He knew he had money and was ready to spend it, but also did not give a shit that he was standing there showing his goods to the entire world. They took him to the store and he proceeded to buy like 2 years worth of light bulbs and replacements for all those razor blades. So again, a toddler with a debit card and they don't want to be told no. Like my grandma called me and said that he wanted to ride the scooter around Lowe's. Should we let him? Fuck yeah, let him. Go ahead. Just make sure he doesn't run anybody over. Then they took him to the mall where he proceeded to blow, I don't know, probably $1,000 on clothes. And they're like, we can't run up his credit card. And we're like, well, we're not going to fucking pay it. So run it up. We don't give a shit. Let the man go spend his money because who you going to try and tell them no?
The display is very low. I can barely see it. Okay, now it's unlocked. That locked
he
it
does need a
again.
pedicure, but he also needs a manicure. I would dip on any kind of news. I don't want to watch that shit. Fox News, CNN, whatever. I don't even want to know.
Okay, the door opens up
Well,
fine now.
You know, John Q, I'm kind of. Good night, Angela. I'm kind of iffy on pedicures because if their stuff isn't clean, you can get some weird ass foot infections. But it's nice having them file all the dead skin off your feet and trim your toenails and massage your calves, and it's not just painting your toenails. Um, it's very relaxing. Of course, if you're a girl and you forget to shave your legs and then they go to massage your calves, I did feel kind of guilty. I'm like, yes, sorry about that. I wasn't I wasn't planning on getting a pedicure, so don't prick your finger on the fucking cactus stubble on my legs.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but my display is shot pretty much.
I think your tank must have leaked and shorted everything out.
It should not be that dark.
To an extent, John Q. To an extent. I've seen some gnarly fucking feet that should not be exposed to the public. Okay. Now they don't have to look like they're, foot finder worthy either, but you should be able to walk out in a pair of flip flops or sandals and not frighten small children. You know, nails should be trimmed, clean, you know, try to get rid of the calluses and dry skin. I don't necessarily expect men to walk around with, you know, oiled up feet with shiny toenails and like a clear coat or anything, but
Yeah, I can't. I was trying to remember how to get in the.
you broke your evil dildo.
Yeah.
See, now his fingernails right now are clear evidence that he had wings for dinner. And
Are
did
they?
not tell me that he had wings for dinner, so I was not given the opportunity
My
to stop
fingernails
and
look
get.
fine. What are you talking about?
We can see orange in your thumbnails.
They just
No, but
normally look like that.
I also don't think he had a beautiful nail spa on the corner of, you know, Jerusalem and 5th Street where he could go get a pedicure either. You know, what actually sand, like walking around on the beach, is a good way to smooth out your feet because the sand is a natural pumice stone. I don't even watch the local news. Um, I truly don't care. Now I get next door notifications, which those are kind of interesting. It's usually people posting pictures of someone else's porch going, "Whose porch is this? You've got my package." Um, or why are there police cars on the corner of this street? What happened? I've been playing my game lately when I have free time, which will happen here shortly, as soon as the show's over.
Yeah, the backlight has went out on it. It's just very dark. I mean, I can still see it, but it's very dark. I remember this display being a lot brighter than this. Your display's brighter than this, right, Cloud Chucker? Because I can barely see this one.
Think King Cobra, I saw on Facebook that
I don't know
some
what I
lady
did to this.
that was having a minty bee, happens sometimes, drove her car off the road offshore drive into the ocean. Um, and she didn't go out far enough, so she was just kind of bobbing around in the water. So a bunch of dudes hopped in there and was trying to bust out her windshield and rescue her. And I'm just trying to figure out if she was, because the car was not submerged. I don't think the water was deep enough for it to have gone under the water. Um, but like, was she in there yelling at him to go away? I don't want to be rescued. I did this shit on purpose. Leave me alone. Or was she like, oh shit, I changed my mind. Get me out of here. But she would not or could not roll the windows down. So they were trying to bust out the windshield. And then somebody hollered for him to just go through the back window. And so he was trying to climb over the truck and slipped and slid down it like a water slide. Um, I'm assuming they eventually got her out.
Mm. There's nothing I can do.
I can see it moving.
Yeah, you
And
can.
you
It
can see it.
moves, but it's very, very dim.
Do you not have, maybe you turned the brightness down? Is there a setting to do that?
That's what I was trying to check. I mean,
Oh.
it looks okay with the light off. It's not that bad, but it still, I think, should be brighter. I've tried to change the settings every way I know how, and I can't get it to change.
You broke your evil dildo.
Let me try putting a tank on there. Maybe it'll brighten up all of a sudden once it fires. I don't know.
The game I've been playing is pretty cool.
Nope.
It's only $20 on Steam, but it allows me to hoard and be an organized hoarder and kill the occasional zombie at the same time. It's pretty cool. I like it.
That's what we call a
might
trash bag.
it might brighten up if you leave it on.
I mean, look at it. It's called the Evdillo. Why not call it the
Yeah,
evil dildo?
evil dildo.
I'm just saying. Why is it not focusing on that? There we go. You can see the screen when I show it on that camera. I don't know why I'm having trouble
Yeah,
seeing.
we don't know what you're talking about. Maybe it's just your eyes. It looks perfectly clear to us. Oh, I forgot Trash Bag doesn't know it's called an Evdillo, so that probably sounded very weird.
Right. Because when you were saying evil dildo, he's like, what? That's why.
Yes,
it's called
even the games
Evdillo.
have hoarding. But I'm a very organized hoarder, so I have all my scrap in one box, and I've got all of my wood in another box, and I've got all my batteries in a box, and I've got, so it's very organized hoarding.
I'll have to see how bright Cloud Checker's screen looks like. I mean, it could just need cleaning more. Like I said, it's been off for a very long time. So the screen is probably like, what in the hell is this power stuff? Anything could be causing that right now. So
Are you trying to summon Demilin?
Demilin found the best
Demilin.
Nick
We know
juice.
she's out there somewhere.
All right. I think we should get off here. I got to finish doing stuff. I'm out of liquid.
I was supposed to re-wick my tank.
I was too, but I don't have the right tank in here.
Saggy and bullshit.
I got way too much to do to worry about it right now.
Did you say worry? Like WHORRY? Worry?
I have turned it off and back on again.
He's got stuff to worry about.
I've turned it off about 8 times so far, Cloud Chucker.
Timekeeper.
It says goodbye.
Senor.
And then when I turn it back on, it says, hello, you well. And it looks dark.
I am well, thank you.
The backlight.
How about you? I don't think that's going to help.
Hey, it made it say hello again.
Cool whip. Yeah, exactly.
If it's the screen and it has a bad connection, that would help, but it's not. If I saw it brighten up just a second, I would know that's it. I mean, maybe it's always been dull like that. I don't
King
know.
Cobra, did he have like some type of illness, or did he just say, fuck this shit, I'm out? He has not had the quiz yet.
Now I need to.
It wasn't a quiz. He sucks. It wasn't a quiz. It was just a poll. Just
Everybody's
a poll,
like,
not
what
a
quiz? What quiz?
We can formulate a quiz. We could do a pop culture quiz for you next week. Like an 80s pop culture quiz. We're all old enough. We should remember somewhat the 80s, right? We can do that. We'll quiz you next week. Winner gets a gold star.
All right, let me see if I can see what his, because he sent me a picture of his. Yeah, it's supposed to light up brighter than that.
Will's such a smart ass. Don't forget to donate to your local FFA. And I want y'all to pay attention to when you talk, if you're on camera, to see if your top lip moves when you talk.
Watch this.
Raising pigs and regulating planes. Well, nobody wants planes to.
Can you see his screen now compared to mine? You will in a second.
Yes, his is much brighter.
Yeah, that's what mine's supposed to look like, but it's not doing that. So there's got to be a way to turn this light on or off. And
when pigs fly.
Or it's just pissed off at me. I don't know which one it is, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's the difference. And mine does not look like that.
You know, they need to start sending Girl Scouts door to door. I think I still have some Girl Scout cookies stashed in my kitchen. I don't think the coroner's report's going to say why he did it.
That is not bright like his is.
I mean, I guess the coroner's report would say if he had some type of terminal illness, but...
All right. I'll have to mess with this more if I get... Oh, it's got screw... Hell, I can get in this whole mod with a couple of Phillips screws. All right, we'll catch y'all next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Peace out, everybody. Y'all have a good day and good weekend.
Adios, motherfuckers.